Hey guys, it's me, Kelly. So I recorded this about 2 or so weeks ago, um, but I recorded the Snappy Kitchen. It is for King Ranch Casserole, which is a very southern food from what I'm discovering because I've posted about it and talked about it, and a lot of y'all who aren't necessarily from the South have never heard of it. It's actually found at restaurants down here. I like to make mine spicy, which I do talk about in the actual snaps. Um, but you definitely don't have to, and you can keep it to the basic 4 ingredients like I do in this video, but you can definitely step up your game. I recently, I made it yesterday myself for this week's casserole, and for the first time ever, I added black beans and pinto beans and corn, and it's delicious. It's definitely a different taste than what I'm used to having my King Ranch tastes like, but it is really, really good. So you can change it up. You don't have to do it exactly the way I do it. And also, whenever I made it yesterday, I didn't add the cayenne pepper, or actually, I didn't add any spice at all. I just let my ingredients do all the talking like yesterday. So you definitely can mix it up, but this is like pretty much the most basic way to make it, and it is delicious. Also, please let me know in the comments if you like videos like this. I tend to cook a lot of the same things, but whenever I do cook something like new or different or something easy that I think that people would want to have the kind of like ingredients and instructions for, I love making these videos. And last time my taco soup was rather popular, and y'all let me know, y'all did let me know whenever y'all made it. And those of you who did make it, I'm so incredibly glad that y'all loved it. It is one of my all-time favorite soups like in the entire world, and I love it. So, thank y'all for enjoying these videos, and if you want to see more of them more frequently, please let me know in the comments down below. And again, if you're on my channel for the most part for my floss tube videos or for my like Haid videos or now my weekend vlogs, I do very, very properly label everything. So if this isn't a video that you want to see, then just don't watch any that are titled Snappy Kitchen. But basically the premise of this, if you've never seen one of these before, because the last time was a little while back, I basically, whenever I'm cooking something new, I make Snapchat videos on my Snapchat account, which is KellyAnn86, like pretty much every other social media handle that I have. And I snap what I'm going to be making, the ingredients, and snaps of the steps or anything that you have to do in between and things like that. And basically I make a little intro about what I made and anything else that I think that you should know. And then I put all the recorded snaps that I saved off of Snapchat in here for you to enjoy. And also, you know, Snapchat disappears after 24 hours. So if this is a recipe that you really wanted, it's a very quick way to get a recipe because snaps are only 10 seconds long or shorter. So it's a really quick way to get a new recipe, and Potter sometimes makes an appearance. But anyways, if you've never had King Ranch casserole, or if you have but you've never had it the way that I make it, I really hope that you enjoy. Please leave a comment down below if you make it, and if you do make it and you love it, let me know. And if you have any ideas of anything else to add to it, you could definitely add like fresh jalapenos in it or whatever you want. I typically just use canned because it's really simple and really fast. But totally understand you can make this a whole lot more like fresh ingredients and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, if you're excited and ready to learn how to make King Ranch casserole, stay tuned, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Bye, guys. Welcome back to my incredibly messy kitchen for another Snappy kitchen. This time I'm going to be making King Ranch casserole. So King Ranch casserole is definitely a southern staple. I like to make mine spicy, and sometimes I like to add things like black beans or corn, but this time we're just going to keep it simple. What you will need aside from a cat is corn tortillas, different cheeses, chicken tenders, cream of chicken soup, cream of mushroom soup, Rotel, and the Rotel that I like to get is the hot one with habaneros. I also like to get the small can of hot diced green chilies. And like I said, you can add things like corn, pinto beans, black beans. So in a pot on the stove, I'm going to fill it with water, add the chicken, and put it on high. And I'm going to set my oven to 350 and preheat it. Boiling the chicken cooks it incredibly fast, especially if it's the chicken tenders. And if you can cut through them and it's all white, then you are good to go. I use a pair of tongs to put a couple of tenders in the bowl at a time, and I use 2 forks to shred it. So go to town. So I added a thin layer of cheese on top of the bottom layer of tortillas, and all the chicken is shredded. I added some black pepper and cayenne pepper. So we have the Rotel, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and the diced green chilies. I'm going to mix this all up and pour it on top of our cheese tortilla layer. So you just want to rip up more tortillas and slowly cover the entire area. Small, big, doesn't matter. So now I'm going to put the casserole in the oven at 350 for, well, basically until the cheese melts, because the chicken is cooked and that's the most important part. As I was saying, I do a mixture of Mexican style blend and sharp cheddar cheese. So yummy.